Wunda Wunda is my name. Oh, boys and girls, I'm glad you came. We'll have fun as I explain how we play our wonder games. Let me take you by the hand, and we'll go to Wonderland. There we'll play with all my friends, our wonder games of just pretend. Oh, that's the prettiest sight. Pretty Mr. Rooster is sitting on the fence, and the Mrs. Roosters are sitting next to him, and then a whole row of little yellow chickies. They look so bright-eyed. Are you waiting for us to do how do you doodle doodle do? I see what you mean. Well, first we'll say how do you do to each other, and then we'll do how do you doodle doodle do. I'll say how do you do to you, and you say how do you do to me. Come on. How do you do? Now let's say how do you doodle doodle do to Music Man. Come on, all together. How do you doodle doodle do, Music Man? Listen. Isn't it pretty? Now, let's all stand way, way, way up and do how do you doodle doodle do. Listen to Music Man. Stand up. This is Music Man. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? You say to me, I'll say to you, how do you doodle doodle do? There. Ah, they like it. One of the little chickies fell off the fence. He was trying to do how do you doodle doodle do. Ah, little chickie. One of these days, maybe you'll be a little rooster, and then you can do cock-a-doodle-doo. See? Oh, Agnes. Well, you're a dog, so it really doesn't make any difference, but you wouldn't make much of a rooster, not doing a-doodle-doo. No, k-k-k-k-k-k-k-k. And say cock-a-doodle-doo. Like could and egg. Agnes, you know, like Cadocket, our story about Mrs. Red Hen that has a secret. Let's us do Cadocket with the best sounds we can possibly do and show Agnes. Cadocket, I crow and crow. I have a secret you should know. Cadocket, hear me, I beg. Cadocket, I laid an egg. See? You'd never know, Agnes. If you practiced Cadocket just as hard as you could, maybe Mr. Rooster would let you sit on the fence and play rooster. Wouldn't that be fun? I wonder if Henry's going to bring back the cloud today, I wonder.
Now, little cloud, now you mustn't be shy, you know. No, you're just the dearest, sweetest little cloud I about ever saw. And I want you to come down and see me. Huh? Meow. What's that? Meow. Oh, it's Tiger. Come on, Tiger, and see my cloud. Meow. 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 Not pretty? Meow. Now get the cloud to come down, Tiger, so that you can really see it close. Meow. Come on, little cloud. Come on down. Henry tells you to come, and he's your dear friend. And Tiger's a dear friend, aren't you, Tiger? Meow. 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 Tiger! You'll scare the cloud. Meow. Meow. No, Tiger. Meow. No. I just got some cloud dust in my throat. Meow. I'm all right. You have any cloud dust in your throat? Meow. Well, now, Tiger, this cloud is a shy little cloud. Meow. Now, Tiger, you just mustn't do that. You'll scare the little cloud. Now, I'll tell the cloud to come down, and you'll be nice. Meow. Tiger, now you be nice to my cloud. Meow. Please, Tiger. Now, come down, little cloud, come down. An unfriendly tiger will be nice. He's a good little tiger. He won't hurt you, will you, Tiger? Meow. 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 Tiger, goodness gracious, the cloud's coming down. Now, will you be a good fella? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Now, Tiger, stop that. Meow. What's the matter with you? Are you afraid of that cloud? Meow. Why, Tiger, there's nothing to be afraid of. Meow. No! Now, I'm going to call that cloud down, and don't you be a bad tiger. Come on, little cloud. Now, you purr, Tiger, and don't you growl. Here it comes. Now, purr. No, Tiger, no! No! Don't you dare!
Funny. I wonder what's going on up there. I saw the cloud going up, and I saw the cloud going down, and up and down, and up and down. Wonder what the matter is. You think he does? You think Mike looks as though he wants a story? Yes, he looks as though he wants a story. But more than that, you look as though you want a story. I wonder whose turn, Benji. Well, let's see. We'll start with Herman and count. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. The one to choose the story is you. You, Benji. Oh, how he loves to choose stories. Look at him smile. What kind of a story do you want, Tiger? What kind of a story, Benji? Funny story? Oh, you want a story about a rooster? I know a story about a rooster. Did you ever wonder why a rooster crowed? Well, this is a story about why the cock crows. It's a story told in China. It goes like this. Now, once upon a time, the cock in China had beautiful red horns, as well as beautiful tail feathers that he has today. He would hold his horns high in the air, and he'd strut around the hen yard, and he'd say, all through China it is said, all through China it is said, I'm proud and gay in a cock-a-doodle way, with red horns upon my head. He was so very proud of his fancy horns. He was the only one who had horns in those days. Now, it so happened that a dragon lived nearby. The dragon greatly admired the horns of the rooster. The dragon one day came up and said, "Good rooster, I'm going to visit my relations. I would be so happy if you'd lend me your horns. No other dragon has horns. Think how impressed they would be if when I came to visit my relatives, they saw me with horns. Won't you lend them to me?" Now, the rooster was very proud of his horns, and he didn't know about lending them, but he did like the dragon, and the dragon was his friend. So at last the rooster said, "All right, dragon, I'll loan you my horns, but you be sure to get them back to me now. Bring them right back when you've gone to visit your friends and relatives." And he gave the horns to the dragon. Now the dragon put them on his head, and in his scaly, flaily way, he wiggled away to join his friends and relatives. Now the rooster had no horns. He didn't feel like strutting around the hen yard. He didn't feel like sitting up on the fence and saying he was proud and gay in a roosterish sort of way. All he could do was sit and wait for his horns to get back. And at last, true to his word, the dragon came back in his scaly, flaily way, and he brought the horns with him. He gave them back to the rooster and said, "Thank you very much." They were all very impressed, for none of the rest of them have horns. I made quite an impression. "You're very welcome," said the rooster. You're very welcome, dragon. But oh, am I glad to have them back. I just didn't feel like myself without my horns. Now I feel like myself. I just think I'll take a little walk around the hen yard." So the rooster began to walk and strut around the hen yard, saying, "In all China it is said, in all China it is said, I'm proud and gay in a roosterish sort of way, with 2 red horns on my head." Oh, the rooster felt grand now. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, he pranced and showed off his horns. And then one day, that same dragon came back and said, "Good rooster, kind rooster, my dear friend rooster, I would very much like to go up in the heavens and visit some of my dragon friends. Please, could I not borrow your horns again?" "Oh, I don't know," said the rooster. "I brought them back the first time," said the dragon. "Yes, you did," said the rooster. "Yes, you did. You did bring them back." "Let me borrow them and show my friends in the heavens." "Well, you will bring them back?" "Oh, certainly." So the rooster took off his horns again and gave them to the dragon, and the dragon flew up in the sky and joined his friends. The rooster sat down below, and he waited, and he waited, and he waited and waited and waited. That dragon didn't come back. That dragon never came back. That dragon was so happy up there in the sky with all his friends, he just never came back at all. And the rooster never got back his horns. He still had his pretty tail feathers, but he had no horns. For a long time he was sad. He'd walk around the hen yard with his head drooping down, and all his friends, the animals, would say, "Don't be sorry, rooster. Why, look what a handsome tail you have. Look what a handsome red comb you have. You don't really need horns. You're very lucky to have gotten rid of them." "You think so?" said the rooster. "I miss them terribly." "Oh, you mustn't worry about that," said his friends. "You really are very handsome and gay without them." "I still would like to have them back," said the rooster. "But I can't fly all the way up into the heavens to get them back. How can I get them back?" "Well," said his friends, "if you want them back as badly as all that, why don't you stand on the fence post and call up to the dragon and tell him to bring them back?" So the rooster climbed up under the fence and called, which meant, "Bring me back my horns." He tried it one morning, but the dragon didn't come back. So he tried it the next morning, and do you know, he's been trying it ever since. When you hear a rooster and hear him say, cock-a-doodle-doo, that means, "Bring me back my horns." But the rooster really isn't so awfully sad just the same. But still he never again struts around the hen yard and says, in all China it is said, in all China it is said, I'm proud and gay in a roosterish sort of way, with 2 red horns on my head. There's your story about a rooster who once wore horns. No, our Mr. Rooster doesn't have horns. I think the cloud is coming down. I think it is.
Now, Tiger, meow. Now, Tiger, now, just now, meow. Now, I'm not gonna let you up, Tiger. Meow. Now, don't you try to make me feel sad, you old tiger. You came up to see my cloud, didn't you? Meow, no. And then you growled at my cloud, didn't you? Meow. Well, I want to take my cloud home and put it in my beddy by, Tiger. So I'll have the softest bed in the whole world. Meow. No, Tiger, no. Now, you just stay down there. Now, look, Tiger. Meow. Meow. Now, Tiger, if you promise to be a good tiger and purr when my cloud comes down, then I'll get off and let you up. Will you promise? Huh? Meow. Meow. You sure? Meow. All right. You be good now. Meow. Or I'll sit on you again. Meow. All right, now I'll pull my cloud down. Meow. Come on, cloud. Meow. 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 Now, don't you dare, Tiger. You purr now. You can now go a little too, Tiger. Now, Tiger, don't be afraid of a cloud. Look! Look at that, Tiger. Look. Now touch it, Tiger, and you'll see it's nothing to be afraid of. Don't you go to sleep, Tiger. We have to get this home. For goodness sakes.
Wonder when Henry will be bringing that cloud home. I'd like to lie on a cloud, too. Sounds nice and soft. Oh. You want to play honey bear? You want to play honey bear with me? Remember, I'm a little honey bear, and here's how I walk. Let's play honey bear. Do you know how a little bear walks? Do you know how a little bear talks? Here is the song that you and I sing, but first we must stand up, and then we'll begin. I'm a little honey bear, and here is how I walk. Grumpty, 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 whoops, whoop. When you hear me growl, grump, it means let's take a walk. Grumpty, 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 whoop, whoop. I can clap my little paws and lift my feet. In the winter I just snore and go to sleep. Whoa, but then spring comes and the birds begin to sing and the flowers begin to bloom. It's nice and warm, and the little honey bear comes out of his cave and blinks his eyes at the sunlight and says, I'm a little honey bear, I like to take a walk. Garum-dee, oops, boom. There you are, Benji. Oh, I like honey bear, too. I like all our games. I like finger games, too. Remember our finger game with the hunter? Here comes the hunter with his great big gun. Hold your arm like that so it looks like a gun. Here comes the hunter with his great big gun. Watch out, rabbits. Run, run, run. He aims his gun, but he's too slow. Bang! Where are the rabbits? Where did they go? Where did they go? Why, we know that. They jumped on top of the hunter's hat. Oh, that's right. We don't have any tiger to get the pictures. Who do you suppose is going to get the pictures? I'll get the pictures. I'll be right back. I found them. Right where Tiger had left them. Such nice pictures. Look, this is a big, tall picture. It was drawn for us by Shelley Johnson, who is 6 years old and lives in Mount Vernon. There's Wonderland Mountain and Wonderland House and Friendly Witch and Friendly Ghost in the sky. And this was drawn by Laurel Billington, who lives in Seattle. There's Bluebird on Tiger's back, Horace swinging, Wunda Wunda dancing, and Benji watching from his chair. This was drawn by Joan Welch, who lives in Snohomish. Benji swinging. And this was drawn by Stephen Egley, who is 8 years old and lives in Portland. There's Tiger standing on Wonderland Mountain, Friendly Witch flying near, and Wunda Wunda and Friendly Ghost below. And this was drawn by Susan Perkins. There's Tiger on Wonderland Mountain, and Friendly Witch flying on her broomstick. Then we have a picture of our friend, Monica Milens, who lives at Langley. Monica is 5 years old today. Time to go. Now is the time, Wunda Wunda must say goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I'm glad you came today. I'll go to my window and wave just to you. And when you see me wave my hand, be sure that you wave too. Wunda Wunda is my name. Oh, boys and girls, I'm glad you came. We've had fun and played our games. Won't you come again?